Hi. I don't say hi immediately because sometimes it cuts off my live like 20 seconds or so. So this might even be cut off. I'm not sure. And sometimes it begins literally immediately when it tells me it begins. So also, I will not be playing it like this for you guys because obviously you wouldn't be able to hear very well. I'm gonna figure out a way to take the phone off the ring light and like put it somewhere over here. But I'm gonna wait for some people to get on first. It's 64 degrees in my bedroom. Just like a few days ago, I was complaining about it being 70 something degrees, and now I'm done whining. Hi, I almost called you Sim again. You're Vinny. I hope Monterey was fun. God, you've missed several days. We played Among Us last night successfully. If you're free tomorrow, we can try to plan to do it again, and then that way you could join. It was just like Luke and I, and we joined like this public group. We figured out how to have like other people in it, but oh my god, and the very first game I played, I know you said you haven't played it before, so that'll be fun to see how you do it, but like the very first game we did, Luke kills me immediately. Like he was an imposter and that was like his first move within like 5 seconds of the game. Just kill. He was out drinking all like last night, so since it's like morning or after, it'll be afternoon for him. She should be awake by now. My dad's texting me. Oh, I just choked on my own spit. Yeah, I'm free. I'll see what's happening. Yeah, and if there's like a specific time you want, we can do whatever. Oh, there's cat hair. I wanted to show you guys my jewelry. Yeah, he just killed me freaking immediately. I was so bitter, and it was on the live too. Like, should he be awake? I mean, it's like, I think he's 10 hours ahead of me, so if it's 3 a.m., it should be like almost noon. But yeah, I went to this little Christmas party thing today with my friends. We just like did a Secret Santa gift exchange. It was so nice to like see all of my friends again, like all of them. Since the pandemic, I haven't really, but we're all like vaxxed, if not also boosted. So I felt like comfortable. It was nice. Oh, I could show you guys. Well, okay, the mug that I got is in the kitchen. Sorry, I'm running out of breath. The mug I got is in the kitchen. It's a Harry Potter Hogwarts mug. It matches my new blanket that's Hogwarts. I have German right now. I feel partly drunk, but yeah, I killed Olga and I felt embarrassed. Gotta go. I have to skip this live, unfortunately. It's okay, Luke. We won't play Among Us today. You're not gonna miss a whole lot. Are you hungover going to class? Lucas, that's not very responsible. So my Hogwarts mug is in the kitchen. Dude, you're alive. Yeah, he got lit last night. Do people still say lit? I'm 23, I feel aged. I'm pinning my bangs back now because they're like getting really long. My Hogwarts mug. It's in the kitchen. God, there's dust flying everywhere. I drank some tea out of it today. That was really nice. And then I got this book. It was on my Secret Santa wish list. Yeah, I know, but yes, nothing new. Drunk Luke's version. The X-Hex. Has anybody read it? I'm so excited. This was like one of the... I put several books on my wish list. Like at least 10, if not like 15 plus. But this was the one I like wanted the most. I might save it for like a spookier season. Oh my god, as I was at this party, everybody knows I read like crazy. So any conversation, like we haven't talked to each other in person in so long. So any conversation was like focusing on like my thoughts on different books. And people were asking me what I've read. Things like that. And then the people who like lived in that house, like all my friends who are roommates in that house, I read Payback's a Witch. I came back at 2 a.m. back home and my dad was like, what did you do to those shoes? And people actually spilled mojitos on me and my friend. Why is that so funny to me? What did you do to those shoes? God, that's funny. Spilled mojitos? Oh, that's gonna be so sticky. Mojitos are amazing though, oh my god. Oh, did you like it, Vinny? But yeah, people were asking me about different books that they've read that they like and asking if I read them. And then the people who live in that house were like showing me their copies of books. Your dad was still awake. See, oh, I thought you were talking about mine for a second because he just texted me. Well, my dad stays up like I do. I think it's a genetic issue. My mom sleeps so soundly through the night. But anyways, so the roommates who were living in that house were trying to have me borrow their books to read, and I was like, listen guys, I have like a pretty good stack of things that I've recently gotten for my birthday or whatever, so I don't need any more right now because I will borrow it for a ridiculous amount of time. And I thought my stack was maybe like 5 books that I've gotten recently that I haven't read. It's closer to like 17. Yes, I own like 17, 18. I'm like incapable of reading straight romances now. I haven't read a straight romance in a while. Wait, straight as in heterosexual or straight romance as in just that's it? My dad also has a 9L. Yeah, we love that. Genetic passed down stuff. Shit, what was I gonna say? I thought I had 5 books I needed to read, but really it's like 17. I feel like that's maybe not that bad because I probably have close to like 200 books. So, you know, not having read maybe 6% of them is really not that bad. I'm going to show you my jewelry and then take it off because it keeps jangling. Heterosexual. I get you now. Okay. Well, first of all, I love this top. I actually think it's supposed to be a dress. Hang on. I want to show it to you. It's so cute and like, this seam here hits in a weird spot. I think it's supposed to be down here, but I'm really tall. I think it's supposed to be a dress, but I'm wearing it as a tunic. That's fine. I'm also just romance, but more just heterosexual. I mean, I grew up reading a lot of like straight romance, especially because like back in maybe 10 years ago when I started reading young adult, that was like all there was. I've seen a lot of stuff lately that's newer with like at least supporting characters who are in like LGBTQ relationships. I love this color too. The teal. I feel like it goes with my hair. I feel like I'm probably a cool tone person. Techno music was playing basically in the party and I was screaming my lungs out, easy on me, baby. Now rumor has it he ain't got your love anymore. And I said, yes, Olga Queen in the middle. Oh my god. Okay. And then here's my little festive bracelet. It's got, is that Rudolph or is it just a reindeer? It is Rudolph. It's Rudolph and some colorful snowflakes and jingle bells. I'm going to take that off so it's not jingling while I play piano. I'm not going to take my necklace and earrings off, but I'm going to put this over here. Okay. And my necklace is just this cute little snowflake. And these earrings are little Santas. His head is like the front part. And then his body's like over here, which kind of looks like I beheaded him. So if you don't get any presents this year from Santa, that's why. I beheaded him. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous to play this one because it's a little bit rough. I feel like I have big ideas for it that's hard to demonstrate with just an acoustic instrument and like voice. I also think I'm stronger at guitar than piano at this point, maybe. I don't know, I write a lot of stuff on piano, but when performances happen, I usually shift it to guitar because it's just easier to sing with. I love my jewelry, thank you, Vinny. So I guess backstory and what this song is about, I told one of you guys on Instagram about how I wrote a song about Marilyn Monroe because you were saying like that you're really into reading books about her and stuff. I actually wrote it based on a book about her. I'm not going to pull it out right now because it's so big that I have to move other books out of the way first because it's like too big for the shelf opening. Anyways, it's called like the Blue Book Modeling Years or something. It basically details Marilyn's life kind of before she was famous, like super famous. She did modeling. She had like brown hair. If some of you have seen pictures of what she looked like prior to the whole Marilyn Monroe transformation, because she was known as like Norma Jean, I think her name was. So I read this story in that book that basically talked about this trip she went on with this photographer, who she like kind of had a thing with maybe. I think it's very much like, I feel like she was a pretty private person. And I'm still waiting for the No Body, No Crime 22 mashup. I have it written down. I feel like she was a pretty private person. So I wrote this a while ago, but it really makes me think of something that would have been on folklore, but I did write it in like 2019, I think. Oh, I skipped you. Sorry, hang on. Oh, just your laughing emojis? I saw those. Yeah, I read out your whole techno music thing. What's wrong with her? No. Did I really skip you both? Am I lagging or something? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have live chat on, sorry. Okay. I heard someone say, who the fuck screams easy on me? And I was like, never mind, I will find another party. I wish y'all nothing but the best for you too. Oh, I fucking searched because I can barely read romance about men and not die. Oh my god. I was kind of conditioned on like straight romance books, if I'm being honest. Okay, live chat is on, so nothing will get censored now. I don't know how it chooses either. It's really weird. His paragraph's up there. It's the one... Okay, bye, Luke. Anyways, so she went on this whole like trip with this photographer to take photos. I think it was all around like California, Southern California, different deserts and beaches and things. And bye, Luke. And they ran into a lot of problems while they were on this trip. They almost got robbed. She wanted to visit her mom, who she was, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it estranged or estranged? Estranged? I think it's estranged. I've only ever read the word. But she had kind of lost contact with her mom and she wanted to visit her on this trip. It was just a whole like really chaotic kind of thing. Essentially the trip from hell, and that's actually what the song is called. What else happened? Hang on. I talk about it in the chorus. I think they got pulled over. They lost a bunch of camera equipment. If it wasn't stolen, I think they lost it. So just overall a complete disaster. The song kind of tells the story of their whole thing they might have had going on. That's basically it. Hang on. I don't do well with winter. Now I will find a place estranged. I feel like it's a J. I could be completely wrong though. I honestly have no idea. Okay, so we're gonna move this. I need to catch my breath. I guess I can turn this off because I'm gonna be... Oh, you get to see the other side now. Okay, if I sit you here... That's not a very flattering angle, but okay. Yeah, I need to move some stuff. I apologize to anyone who's watching this back, and it's just a disaster. Okay, I need to move some notebooks. Okay, this should work. Here, you got to see my really pale, white, veiny wrist. Not super veiny, just kind of blue. This could work, this could work. I hope the sound is good. Hang on, I need a drink again. I have, like, drainage. I freaking hate winter. It is a jazz sound? Okay, I was right. I had a feeling, but I wasn't completely sure. Okay, it's 64 degrees in here, so I'm trying to keep my fingers warm, because if they get cold, it becomes difficult to play. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and have Vinny help me here with a sound check, because she's the one using the chat. Can you, like, hear me when I talk over this? Is it, like, a normal kind of, like, nothing's powering, like, the piano's not overpowering my voice? I don't think it should. I feel like my phone audio is pretty good, but I just want to make sure. I think I need to blow my nose, if I'm being completely honest with you. Taylor did that in a performance once. I'm under my blankets. Well, it's like warm there, isn't it? Or are you in Northern California? You make me think of the song Cold in California by Ash. Okay, everything sounds good. Let me just blow my nose really fast. Love that for me. Real cute. They're pretty even. Okay, good. Okay. Let's try this. I feel nervous. I feel like I'm going to make a mistake because I'm not as strong on piano. That's not a good mindset to have. No, I'm not going to say things like that. I'll do fine. Okay, Trip from Hell. You stood behind the camera, and I was your muse. I'm drawing hearts in the sand while you snapped a few. Deserts and beaches beaches in such a short time. All of these memories to last a lifetime. Step on it, I yelled to you when the thieves almost caught up to us, and convincing you to visit the mom I never knew, with sirens behind us and we're down 3 tripods. This trip from hell turned to heaven with you. A postcard sent out on December 15th. For I had a love back at home who's gritting his teeth. But I'll always think of deserts and beaches in such a short time. All of these memories to last a lifetime. Step on it, I yelled to you when the thieves almost caught up to us, and convincing you to visit the mom I never knew, with sirens behind us and we're down 3 tripods. This trip from hell turned to heaven with you. Years pass and I call you up in Bel Air in the middle of the night. You're taking shots of me, wide-eyed, standing in your car headlights. You'll never forget that date. June 1st was when you stormed out my hotel room, and you never saw me again. No, you never saw me again. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna put my ring light back on now. Oh, thank you, Vinny. I didn't see any of your chats, obviously, because I was trying not to mess up. Oh, you're in Northern California. Oh, it's in the 30s? It's sad. Yeah, I wanted to just kind of, I don't know, I'm still like thinking about how I want to word things and structure things. In the chorus, okay, the chorus felt like I'm telling this whole story of the trip from hell that happened. Thank you, that means a lot to me. And the original line was when the robbers almost caught up to us. And I like the like consonants in robbers, like the R and everything, but it feels like kind of strange when I sing it. So I changed it to thieves literally today. Even though I wrote it a while ago, I still, like I always kind of shift things around, even if it's been a while. I haven't played it in a while. I did play it live a couple of times, maybe on guitar. I feel like it was on guitar, but I'm not completely sure. I really like that piano thing I came up with. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like it's catchy. But I'm like wondering, do I do that too many times? I feel like every time I do an instrumental, I want to do that melody because I really like it. And I like ending on it. I don't know. I feel like for that bridge, if I record it, I would want it to be really like epic sounding. I don't know. I feel like my words are a little bit faster when I sing that part. It could be very climactic because it's kind of like the end of their story, I guess. As you guys know, Marilyn had a pretty tragic, really sad end. And the last time they saw each other, they literally like had a fight, like this huge blowout fight, and like I can't imagine the kind of regret he could live with if the whole thing is true anyways. The melody is really cute. Thank you. I hope it's catchy. I always try to. I feel like I'm a lyricist first. Hang on, there's cat hair flying. It's bogging me. I tried to say bothering and bugging at the same time. I feel like I'm a lyricist first, and then like the melodies, like I try to make them catchy, and like it's kind of either hit or miss, but usually I feel pretty good about lyrics. So yeah, that does mean a lot. I'm always trying to write like catchy sounding tunes. But yeah, that's my song. Where's my water? I'm struggling right now. I'm not a winter person. There's like sinus pressure. I've been congested all day. I think it would be cool if you like progressively got faster through the bridge than slower. Yeah, I've considered that. I think the whole thing needs to build until the very beginning of the bridge. and then it like kind of when I sing like "You Stormed Out My Hotel Room," I'll have the lyrics down in a pinned comment if you're watching this back. I will post them after I'm done with this. Um, I also have thought, should I do a last chorus? I feel like the bridge is so final that like that's just the end of their story, that I feel like that might be all it needs. But I don't know if the ear wants to hear another chorus. I'm not opposed to throwing one in. That's why I've never like fully recorded it in a studio setting, because I don't really know how I want to do it. But that's it's a little bit rough. And not in like a like, oh, this is my song and it may be not that good. Like rough as in like I don't know exactly how I want certain things to be yet. So nothing's like set in stone. I might change some lyrics. I might change the positioning of different stanzas. But yeah. Oh God, my back. I literally can't write like any instrumental, so don't put yourself down. Have you taken like lessons on different instruments? That's definitely helped. Like especially through high school, I took music theory, and for all of my piano competitions, we had a music theory section. Music theory has helped a lot, like understanding mathematically how music works, even though math is literally like the devil subject. With music theory, you learn about different scales, and like I feel like I branched out a whole lot more. I liked it without the ending chorus. Okay, thank you. That's reassures me that that's probably the way to go, I think. Out of breath again. I need to start working out. I have a gym membership, but I'm probably gonna have more time for that in like January. They like prorated us, so we're not paying for the entire month of December. December's always so busy. I mean, obviously, for most people it probably is. But also, I don't want to be starting when the January rush of like New Year's resolution people come in. It's just when I have more time, unfortunately. I used to take lessons on like a bunch of instruments, but the only one I've ever stuck with is cello. Oh, I remember now, you talked about cello. That's so amazing. I've always wanted to do something like violin. Ooh, and I feel like I could maybe figure it out pretty easily, at least the, like, would that be the left-hand part? Yeah. I think you'd use the bow with your right hand, because that's how on guitar you use the left hand to make the chords. But there are no frets. That might mess with my head a little bit. I've actually been taking lessons with the same cello teacher since I was in 4th grade. Oh my god. That feels like very small town vibes. I started piano lessons with the same teacher. Like I kind of quit and then came back, but I started when I was in 1st grade, and then I quit up until middle school. And then I came back to her and she was still like teaching. Dude, fingerings on violins are so hard. Really? Ooh. Is it 4 strings? Is cello easier though? And cello doesn't have frets either. That's a wild concept to me. I will say the worst stringed instrument, because I play guitar, ukulele, and balalaika somewhat. Oh, I read fingerings completely correctly because my mind just put that together. But I mean, that definitely says violets, like the flower. Balalaika has been the worst because like it's 2 steel strings, 1 nylon, or maybe it's 2 nylon, 1 steel. But like that 1 steel string, it's so thin, and like, God, it's like you cannot play for very long unless you're like really building up a tolerance to how it feels and like getting calluses on your fingers. Depends on how you like to play. Violins are so pretty. Oh my god. I feel like I could teach myself, but I need to find one that's like affordable. I have so many instruments. It's ridiculous. I actually have the amount of instruments I own in my Instagram bio. I'd say it would be harder because you really have to extend it. It hurts, let me tell you. Have you ever tried playing like the double bass instrument? Yeah, I've never even messed around with any of those. I feel like that's what you get for being like a vocalist. Because like through college, I majored, like my instrument was voice. So everybody around me just like had their voice. You can't like trade voices and like try each other's out. I'd play with stickers to mark the different positions for like 2 years. Yeah. Oh my god, I vaguely kind of remember. I feel like some people use that method with piano because like the fingerings, you have to like do the most ergonomic kind of way, I guess. Oh my god, I kind of miss playing like super classical pieces. I haven't done that in my friend did, so I like kind of played around with it, but that sucked. Oh my god. I'm a cellist by heart. Have you read or seen If I Stay? That just makes me think of that character so much. They are such a good couple in that book. Oh my god. Well, unfortunately, it is a heterosexual romance. I don't know, I love them together. I actually like the sequel more than the original story. It's called Where She Went. Gail Foreman is the author, right? Or is that, hang on, is that the name of a girl? No, that's George Foreman. Right? Hang on. Where is that book? I have too many shelves. This light is really bright. Where She Went. It looks like it says Gail Foreman. I hope I didn't just say the name of that grilling man as the author, because that's not right. We need to bring this down because my posture is not up to par for this. For certain keys and with different sharps and flats, you have to stretch so much that like my hands used to cramp and be sore for days. Oh my god. You've never read that? There's a movie also if you want like a quick dose of it. But yeah, basically, it's this girl, George Foreman is a girl. Yes, okay. It's, then the author I think is Gail Foreman. The writing's too faint on the book. I only have the sequel, not the original. But it's basically this girl, I think her name is Mia. She ends up in this car accident with her family and everybody ends up in a coma. Or no. Her whole family dies. She ends up in a coma. And this is not a spoiler. This is like the premise of the book. And the whole book kind of details whether she like wants to like pass on and like not have to deal with being without a family, or does she want to like continue to live? She got accepted to Juilliard. And does she want to like continue life with her boyfriend but like no family? I water like a Rishan to the movie, I'm pretty sure. You watched like a reaction to the movie? Is that what that means? Me trying to decipher this. Yeah, the movie's pretty good, but like the sequel is a better story. That's when she's actually in Juilliard. I actually hate playing classical music, so it didn't really vibe with me. Oh, okay. Ooh. Well, those lessons, you probably had to play it for a while, and that might have made you like hate it. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship. It definitely reminds me of some stressful times in my life. But at the same time, there's like a weird high that I get from it. Yes, good job. I understood the weird, well, I get really weird texts from my mother. As English is her third language, I get like really weird texts from my mom that I have to figure out what the hell they say. But, I mean, yeah, she's into classical music, unfortunately, so... But I think the second one is so good because it's like she's in Juilliard, like living her dreams, essentially. And I love the dynamic between the couple because he's into rock music. Like, they're in the Seattle area, or is it Portland? Something like Pacific Northwest where there is like a huge rock scene and he's like really big into that. I think he's in a band and like they're so from completely different worlds, but it's like this love of music that connects them. So yeah, I don't know, I just really like that. And it's also like my little music student heart can't take it. George Foreman. It reminds me of being in orchestra and God, I hated that. Oh. So did you ever take things like music theory in high school? I took AP music theory because that was the only one offered. I learned a lot in that class that really helped me for like taking college level music theory. Because that stuff was so rough to a lot of people, but like I had been just completely ran over with music theory in high school to the point where like nothing came up that I hadn't heard of. AP classes go hard, honestly. Oh my god, like compared to college. I mean, college has a lot more work, I would say, but like god, AP classes in high school were so fast paced and like I don't know, it seemed to try to touch on every single thing. Oh, you did take that class? Did you like it? So do you write lyrics? I actually enjoyed it. I was just never good at it. I mean, I wasn't as good as some of the band students. Because the voice you just don't need to use as much. I like getting and learning things. Oh, like understanding while you learn. Yeah. I mean, for me, it was like just challenging enough to like not be boring. Oh my god, that class would stress me out though, because there would be like 6 of us. There were only 6 of us, which if you've watched my What It's Like Growing Up in the South video, that's very unusual to have only 6 people for like a one teacher class. Usually it's like 36. You do write lyrics. So does that come easier to you than like instrumental parts? And the thing is, like, he would call on us to answer questions and things like that, so I would just study my ass off because I was so, like, socially anxious of getting it wrong, because it was mostly band students, and I was the only choir student, so they all already kind of knew each other. I got to know them, like, through the year, but oh my god, it was so stressful in the beginning. I was like, I cannot look like an idiot. Oh, I remember having my little Quizlet flashcards, like, just going so hard, trying to learn everything they kind of already knew, because they use that so much more in band. As opposed to choir. Oh my god. I also kind of regret not taking this tech class that was called broadcast sound engineering. I write like fiction and poems too, so like it's easier. I used to write a lot of like stories, short stories. I do write poems kind of now too, but they usually end up being turned into a song because I want to give them a different kind of life, I guess. I like singing things. Like I like being able to post a song. I feel like that's more satisfying to me than doing like, I don't know, a poetry reading on live or something. I really like putting things to music. What the hell was I saying? I already lost it. Hang on, let me see if this jogs my memory. Oh my god, my lips are so chapped. I just did that and like regretted it. I don't think they look that bad, but like, trust me, this is not cute. Oh, broadcast sound engineering. We had the option our junior and senior years of high school. It's fun listening to your original songs. Thank you. I'll be playing a couple Christmas ones later this week. I have to find the chords to one of them. It's the first song I ever wrote, and it's rough. Michael Ranger. Hey, I love writing lyrics. I think if I hadn't come across Taylor Swift, I wouldn't have started writing my poems or stories. Oh, same. Oh my god, she's had such an influence on me. Something about tech broadcasts, APs. Yes. Okay, hang on. I'm going on many different streams here. Hi, Michael. First of all, I saw you show up a little bit ago in one of the streams. But yes, Taylor Swift has had such an influence on my like lyricism. I think, yeah, I would have definitely started writing songs because I had a voice teacher who was really good and like really like saw something in me and was like, you really need to write a song for this Christmas album that we're doing. She was like, you have to do it. And I was scared. And I had written a lot of poems but never put them to music because I didn't know how. So she like really helped me to write that first song. God, I remember the process too. She's nearly like a co-writer on that song, I'd say. And my guitar teacher helped me out. Like they really like made me do that first song, and I was so hesitant. And then after that, it was just like something went off and that was it. Like I just kept doing like one after the other. I wrote my first few songs kind of with that guitar teacher because he would help me come up with the instrumentals, but like it just came so easy to me after that. That first one was like awful. Oh my god, it was like just terrible. I also had so many influences growing up. I remember seeing like, I don't know, I just was so into music because I remember like all the Barbie movies. I watched those like crazy, like Barbie Diary. Is that one? She like was in a band and I think she played guitar and I was like, I need to do that. So I feel like I kind of would have found it eventually. But as far as the way I write lyrics, like really detail oriented, like I want to write the smartest lyrics I possibly can. That's definitely something that comes straight from Taylor Swift. Okay, that's really cute. I think I kept talking and don't know what you're referring to. So that tech class that we were allowed to take our junior or senior year, well, we were allowed to do a tech thing, like, it's called Tulsa Tech, which is the town I'm in. So we had the option of, like, taking a half day off our school to, like, do something there. They had different things, like, there was stuff for people who maybe wanted to go into the medical field. Broadcast sound engineering was a half day class. It was free for high school students, which was really nice, and I kind of wanted to take advantage of that, but like AP music theory was happening at the same time, so I couldn't have left the high school campus, unfortunately. But my boyfriend took broadcast sound engineering and he learned a lot from it, and now I have him produce my stuff. So, I mean, you know, I kind of won. I'm referring to your story with your teachers. They were such good teachers. My guitar teacher, oh my god, I miss him. I started taking lessons when I was 9, and like, god, he just like was amazing. He was such a good teacher. I miss that. I miss that time in my life so much when I would just come in with lyrics and like start humming things, and he would just be strumming chords because I was still kind of confused on how to fit my poems to music. Oh my god, they were so encouraging. Like I really credit them more than Taylor, because that first initial hurdle, like I needed someone to like physically be like on my ass about like actually writing and finishing one. But after that, yeah, like the influences, as I said, Taylor all the way, especially like Folklore and Evermore. Oh my god, it's like that's like gold tier. That's like B standard to me. But the broadcast sound engineering class, was there anything else I wanted to say about it? They had really nice studios. I came in one day to help him with a project, Dylan, my boyfriend, our senior year, and like they had just such nice good music teachers, or a special kind of mentor. Yes, oh my god, I've had such good teachers in music. I feel like it's, well, I mean, there have been some like not like bad, like horrible, but like not the best music teachers I've had. But like if they're good, they're probably going to be amazing. Even my piano teacher, she was like very driven and not like strict in like a mean way, but like had very high expectations and was really encouraging, and she taught so well. Holy shit, like the way she explained things made so much sense. Just overall a really good teacher. But the broadcast sound engineering, I keep getting sidetracked. They had such good equipment. Oh, I was losing it. I was in there like, ugh, I've made a mistake because I couldn't enroll by that point, obviously. I think I was helping him with his final project where I brought in some of my originals and sang them, and he just kind of produced them. But they also did like some filmography too, which I'm not too interested in. That's kind of ironic considering I have a YouTube channel now. I adore my cello instructor. That's so good. That's just like an amazing thing to hear. It's not like she has much to teach me anymore, but still, yeah, that's kind of why I left my guitar teacher, because like he had been teaching me by ear, and it was to the point where like I could play things on my own, like I could learn covers on my own, I could write songs on my own, so it kind of felt like I was done with that part of my learning. So that's kind of why I left like in high school. That was a sad realization to come to, but it was like there really is no more. The way he's teaching me, like I can continue like that. The only thing I could have done anymore would be to like go the classical guitar route and actually learn to read music on the guitar, which I don't, which is weird to think because I do on piano. But on guitar and ukulele, balalaika, it's all by ear for me. But also, like, in the town I live in, who the hell's gonna teach me classical guitar? Like, I don't think that was even an option. Or classical ukulele, if that's a thing. Yeah, I don't think there was even an option. God, that broadcast sound engineering class also had like a really good teacher, of course. That's how I felt leaving my childhood horse trainer. God, I feel like we hit a very specific part of childhood just now, like those feelings. God, so you were doing cello and horse stuff. Like, that's a loaded freaking schedule. I mean, I was doing guitar lessons, piano lessons, voice lessons, and choir, so maybe I say that only because they're so, like, vastly different things. Oh my god, I took show choir my first 2 years of high school. Holy hell. That was, oh my god. Thinking about that is a wild experience, but also there were a lot of benefits to it because it was, like, exercise in my day. That's something I took for granted then, that now it's like everything I do is so internet oriented for work or school. I did a lot. My schedule was freaking packed then. Holy hell, what was I saying? I do this every time. Oh yeah, I do so much stuff on the internet, like for school, especially college. It was like mostly just sitting freaking writing essays that like I started to miss having something in my day for an hour where it was just like my requirement would be to like sweat. As gross and weird as that sounds, it's like to have something scheduled in, it's so much harder to like find time to work out. All my horse stuff every day, cello, cross country, running. Oh wow. I also was in a lot of like plays and stuff. Oh my god. That's a lot. I remember how Champagne Problems Where You Left Me and Happiness Turned Me Inside Out last year when I listened to them for the first time because this is the poetry we could pray for. Yes, I had those revelations, not quite with Champagne Problems, unfortunately, even though it's like a top song now, because I didn't understand it. It's so subtle. It doesn't ever say things like proposal or engagement. It does mention bride. She doesn't say the word wedding. Like everything is so, she just tells you, I don't even know how to describe it, not quite visually, kind of visually. She just tells the story as it is without over explaining, I guess. She's not super direct. And that's like a compliment. Like I don't like when something is so blatant, but that one went over my head. Some people have called Marjorie cliche, which I don't, I mean, maybe the whole like what died didn't stay dead, or the verses where it's like never be so this, you forget to be this. I think those are very simple, but like effective lyrics. For me, 'Tis the Damn Season hit. Yeah, me too. I mean, there's like hardly anything off Folklore and Evermore that didn't hit, if I'm being honest with you. Marjorie really hit me, especially the bridge. Holy hell. The autumn chill that wakes you up. You love the amber sky so much. Oh, I don't think like there's anything cliche about any of that. Should have kept every grocery receipt. The way she says things, it's like there's such a more cliche way of saying that, like, and she just doesn't take the easy way out, I guess. Now I can appreciate Ivy a lot, but in my reaction, if you've watched it, you see that like something wasn't clicking there either off the first listen. It takes a little bit of like intellectual deep diving before you get some of those songs. Marjorie makes me cry every time. I I find such comfort in it that now I don't cry as much. I mean, definitely there are days when it like hits me really hard, but I find those songs like Marjorie or Ronan, for example, so beautiful and amazing that I am appreciating the song itself so much as I listen that like sometimes I don't cry. Not very often, but sometimes I'm like, this is such a damn good song that like I'm so happy that it exists. I don't know, this might just be me. This might be an unpopular view. I guess it's not really an opinion, it's just how I process these songs. Those are in my top 10. I know we're like not supposed to rank them, but like I would have no top 10 if it weren't for the really deep cutting songs. I went back to my high school for the holidays as an alum event, and dude, let me tell you, that's a specific type of mourning. Ivy's magic. Ivy is Emily Dickinson. I swear to God it is. Evermore, the song, also makes me think of Emily Dickinson's writing. Holy hell. I love the lakes also because of the romanticism in it. Oh my god. It uses all these devices that are like, oh, Vinny. Yeah, I also, like, if you've watched my Evermore reaction, I begin bawling. Like, it's just so many tears, because it, like, reopened new old wounds, I guess. But, like, looking at my own situation, it has been since 2011, since I lost my grandmother. So maybe that's why I don't cry every time now. Like, time passes. Dorothy is also a skip for me. I do really like it, but it's not a skip for me. It's Time to Go. I understand why that one kind of R is. Do I even listen to Taylor? My grammar's not correct. Yeah, I like it. It's not a skip. I don't think any of them are skips. I wouldn't classify any as skips. It's Time to Go is probably on the lower side of my ranking. You're gonna get mad at me for this, Michael, but Happiness is my least favorite, only because I think the tempo could be a little bit faster, and I would like not jam to it more, like I would feel it more. The lyrics are crazy good. The Gatsby references, I think it's like absolute poetry. I don't have a single critique about the lyrics, like they're all so good. Now my tears Now my eyes leak acid rain on the pillow where you used to lay your head. Holy hell, it's so good. I just wish it was like, I listened to it on 1.5 speed. That just feels more appropriate for the song to me. I might do a cover of it where it's a little bit faster because I really do enjoy that song, but it's just like a little slow. Cowboy Like Me. Ooh, I love how that one sounds. I feel like I'm in the West. I'm finishing German in 5 minutes, so I hope I ain't late. Am I late? I mean, 45 minutes late, but this isn't a class. I don't take attendance here. God, my lips are so chapped. Pics of them. Kind of. Vinny just calls him out. I cannot stop playing Among Us. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have never played it. We were having a deep talk, but now we're talking about Taylor. Yeah, we topic jump, but that's okay. I think it's fun. Are you gonna end right now? Probably in like 5 to 10 minutes. If you want to say some stuff though, feel free. I just am really tired and I have to edit a video, but like I am enjoying this. If I had more time, I would let it go longer. I think either Tolerated or Happiness could have become the track 5. Isn't Tolerated already the track 5? Or I might be misinterpreting what you're saying. You should start taking attendance, Nicole. I mentally remember who shows up. I know Yassine, who's the other person whose name I struggle to pronounce? The Beauty, is that it? I think I looked up the pronunciation while I was on live to try to get it correct. Michael has showed up a couple times. He's here now. Charlie from Australia. And these are the people that say stuff in the chat. I don't know who just sits and lurks. My boyfriend. My boyfriend pulls it up and sometimes just sits and lurks. Sometimes I get really nervous if nobody's talking. Or like one person is talking but there's 2 people watching and I'm like, and they're watching for like 30 minutes. I'm just confused. Like, this feels very much like a FaceTime call to me, so I feel like let's all contribute to the Zoom conversation. But yes, I cannot stop playing Among Us. So do we have Luke today? The Beauty, Jackson, Charlie? Jackson's not here. Charlie's not. Yassine, I think that's how you pronounce it. They're not here. It's finishing here. We should play Among Us tomorrow night. Or I guess technically tonight for me. Well, no, because I do it after midnight every single time. So, yeah, tomorrow's live should be Among Us. I'll get on my laptop again, and we're going to expose Vinny to the chaos. That was a lot of fun. Tolerated or Happiness could have been track 5. Yeah, I could see Happiness. What else? I blanked on the middle of Evermore for some reason. Yeah, that's probably the only ones I would maybe put there. There's one person still lurking. I think that's just Michael. I mean, that Happiness would have been a great track 5 too, is Tolerated. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, Tolerated makes me think of Princess Diana. Have you guys seen, well, I never gave you guys a link, so probably not, but there's this guy on TikTok who showed up on my For You page, and he was doing a cover of All Too Well 10 version, but it was Princess Diana version, and he had the hair. He had outfits to correspond to every picture that he showed in his little green screen background. And I can't get over, you were tossing me the car keys. Car keys, that sounds Australian. I suck at this, but like, just pretend with me for a second. Fuck the monarchy. Oh my god. What were you all talking about? I'm talking about All Too Well 10-minute version, Princess Diana version. What are you talking about? Luke and Michael are talking, but there are 3 people, so who's the last one? We call out whoever's lurking. Yeah, there's 3 people who've chatted, but there's 4 people watching. This is what I'm talking about, Vinny. Someone always shows up and doesn't say anything, and it's like the elephant in the room. It's such a weird thing, because this feels like such a other 2 people talk. Well, it is Michael, Luke, and Vinny. So you have 3 people talking. It's just one who's not. Okay, they're gone now. if we are talking about track fives, Luke, I like how you send things and you don't like finish them, so we're all just like, oh, what else do you have to say? If we're talking about track fives, I'm so excited for 1989 Taylor's version. I love the way Taylor sings "Fuck the Patriarchy" in the sad girl version of "All Too Well." It's elegant. Everything she says in that is so elegant. I really like that one, but also the energy of the original 10-minute is like, oh my god, she gets so angry. The dynamics are incredible. But like with the sad girl autumn version, it's like the emotion that she puts into things, the like she's really pouring all she has vocally into the expression of it, I guess. White Horse and All You... Luke leaves us in suspense. He does. White Horse and All You Had to Do Was Stay are my least faves, not because they are bad or something like that, and I love them, but they're better contenders. I want like a messy rock Taylor. The We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together 1989 performance. Yes, all of that. I need that. You're Not Sorry and Breathe for Fearless in This Love for 1989, in my opinion. As track 5, is that what you'd switch it out for? I like White Horse because I feel like it's very iconic with the symbolism. I think that's really representative of who Taylor was at the time, the whole fairy tale thing. I think it was wise. This Love is my least fave, is that track. Yeah, I agree. I don't think This Love would be a good track 5. Lyrically, it does not stand up to the other track 5s. I guess it seems like a sore thumb. This Love is good, This Love is bad. Like, Forever Winter is my favorite vault track. It's so good. I think my favorite, other than the All Too Well 10-minute version and Ronin, is Nothing New. But after that, I don't know. They're all like good on the same level to me. I really like I Bet You Think About Me. And The Very First Night has a bump in bass. Y'all don't hear this love properly. Okay, but like she still says this love is good, this love is bad as the opening of the chorus. I'm hearing that right. Like, what do you hear instead of that? Wait, let's talk about Wonderland because I love that song. Oh my god, Wonderland. Oh my god, Wonderland. That one makes me think of... I'm waiting for y'all to change your opinions in 1989 TV. I will never enjoy that lyric unless she changes that part. I think it's such a weak start to a chorus. I do like... Hang on, I have to sneeze. Come on. I like the verses. That's random with the 1989 talk jogged my memory. Wonderland is so good. Maybe not my favorite, but it's up there. It's in the top ones if we're like tier ranking. Wonderland, Wildest Dreams, and This Love. Blank Space, though, the absolutely genius satire. She was just taking the piss out of everyone. What am I, British, taking the piss? We knew we had to go back home. Wonderland is so good. The themes, oh my god, it's just so cinematic. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. Blank Space, though, I feel like it got really overplayed, and the instrumental part, bitch, that one hurt. Blank Space is your last? The satire, the genius satire, though, Luke. She literally took the image the media was, like, feeding to her and saying is what she is, and she, like, wrote a song from that woman's perspective. That's insane. Luke, it's insane, and the music video is so good. I think it gets underappreciated because, the instrumental, it's very radio friendly. It sounds like something that just, like, kind of slaps and is fun. You guys need to listen to the Postmodern Jukebox Blank Space, like, because the lyrics hit so good and it's like jazzy. Luke, I think you would really like that because you like shit like Adele. Blank Space in a jazz version, it hits. The emotion gets across. The instrumental is like on par with the lyrics finally. I'm so congested, but I feel very passionately about that. Hang on, I'm missing a lot of messages while I went on that rant. Wonderland is the most underrated and underappreciated song from the 1989. She didn't even add it in the 1989 World Tour track list. I think she only performed it live like one time, so I see where you're coming from. I don't think it's underrated among the fandom. I feel like people do appreciate that one, but I feel like she ignores it. Taylor, I mean. Blank Space is a tie with Wildest Dreams. Luke, you let me... you let me sit up here and defend it when I didn't even need to. Luke, I'm congested. I wasted energy. This Love is more underappreciated. I feel like people like that one too, though. What do I think is the most underappreciated 1989 track? Let me consult my laptop. I missed something. How much have you had to drink today, Luke? How much did you drink today, Luke? How many mojitos? I know I say mojito weird. It's not real. This Love is always in the bottom for many. New Romantics is so good. Oh my god. I wouldn't say that one's underappreciated, though. Oh, by Taylor, maybe. Wonderland is at least more loved than This Love. I don't know if I agree or disagree. I feel like those might be on the same tier. Shake It Off is list. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, me too. If This Was a Movie is really underappreciated and Speak Now. Oh, I hard agree with that one. I hate when people say Hannah Montana did it better with If We Were a Movie. The guitar is so nice. That acoustic, it sounds so good and rich. Oh my god, can you guys imagine how that's going to sound? Bad Blood. Sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Bad Blood is my least favorite on 1989. That might be my least favorite Taylor song, period. Let's go back to my ranking video. 1989 track list. What's the most underrated? Oops, sorry. I Know Places feels pretty underrated. I think I Know Places is the most underrated. I like it, but like not as much as the others. Which do you like, but not as much as the others? Bad Blood live is amazing, but as it is, I don't think it's that great live. The Should Have Said No mashup was kind of cool, but it's not as good live as Look What You Made Me Do was live. Like, I really didn't like Look What You Made Me Do, but when she does it live, it goes from something that I skip most of the time to, like, turn this shit up. Like, you love I Know Places. I feel like people don't talk about it much. I do think it gets kind of buried under a lot of other good stuff. No, wait a second. Okay, I lied. I was thinking of the verses of You Were in Love when I said I liked the verses of This Love. I like the ocean visuals. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't really like the chorus too much. Clear blue water, high tide came and brought you in. Currents swept you out again. I think that's cool. That's really nice. Silent screams and wildest dreams. I like the alliteration of silent screams, and I like the reference to wildest dreams. I don't like the chorus. This love is good, this love is bad, this love is alive, back from the dead. These hands had to let it go free, and this love came back to me. I just want, like, more, something more, you know? I know this isn't a verbal explanation, but I want something that, like, you know, grabs me. You're gonna do a ranking. Tossing, turning, struggled through the night with someone new, and I could go on and on and on and on. Lantern burning, flickered in the night, only you, but you were still gone, gone, gone. I like the sinking ships. Losing grip on sinking ships. Loose lips sink ships. There's some parallels between these 1989 songs that I appreciate. I mean, This Love isn't a skip. It's not bad. And it's not even a least favorite. How did I rank it, though? That's what we need to figure out. God, I've made so many videos. It's almost 4 a.m. Okay, I'm gonna see. This love is wildest dream sister, to be honest. Sister. Well, I don't see really anything as wildest dream sister, so I don't think I disagree. Wildest dreams makes me think of All Too Well a little bit. She desperately tries to get somebody to remember her in All Too Well. Like she's like, you remember it. Like, did the love affair maim you too? Did the twin phrase blue shit? Did the twin flame bruise? I had to close my eyes to focus on that. Paint you blue. She asks like, are you not remembering this? And in Wildest Dreams, she says like, say you'll remember me. Like that same desperation of like, please don't forget me. I've always loved I Wish You Would. It's not a bad song. I'm not a huge fan of that one. She wrote that one to a track, and it feels like... Am I gonna get canceled for this? It feels like a rough draft. It feels like she heard that Antonoff track and really liked it, and then just started singing the first thing that came to mind, and then just recorded that as is, and didn't make it, like, intriguing Taylor style. Let's see if there are any standout lines on that one. I like how we shifted onto, like, straight 1989. Wonderland, I know places out of the woods, wildest dreams style. Clean, no romantics, all you had to do was stay. Blank space, welcome to New York. This love, bad blood, I wish you would. Okay, so, wait, what about those? You were in love. Oh, it's your ranking. I see now. Why is blank space so low? I'm gonna get the girl shake it off. Yeah, overall, I'd put bad blood at the very bottom. But, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, okay. I wish you would is more cliche than this love. It's 2 a.m. in your car, windows down, I pass my street, the memories start, you say it's in the past, and drive straight ahead. You're thinking that I hate you now because you still don't know what I never said. I wish you would come back. I wish I'd never hung up the phone like I did. I wish you knew that I'd never forget you as long as I live. None of that is like signature Taylor, like, what's the word? Like, creating her own line that's never been said before. Let's see if Luke attacks me. Wonderland, wildest dreams, blank space. This love, I know places. Clean. Oh, here you are giving I know places some love now. Clean, out of the woods, I wish you would. New romantic style, all you had to do was stay. I think I'd put new romantics and style above I wish you would. And also all you had to do was stay. Oh, does it give you a character limit? Is that way you guys are spacing them out? We're a crooked love in a straight line down is a good line. Then it's followed with makes you want to run and hide, then it makes you turn right back around. I mean, it's another cliche. You always knew how to push my buttons. You gave me everything and nothing. This mad love makes you come rushing. Stand back where you stood. I wish you would, I wish you would. It doesn't, like, say Taylor Swift bridge. And that's not, like, a bad thing. It's just, like, how do I even put this? Like, these aren't bad songs. It's just, like, not something that's, like, oh my god, Taylor Swift can write, you know? It's not, like, a signature standout kind of thing, I suppose. I didn't really like How You Get the Girl. It made me, like, cringe. I like the concept. I feel like it lyrically could have been a little bit better. I don't know. I feel like there's maybe, like, a little bit deeper meaning that I've heard about, but I haven't analyzed too much. Oh, I was going to look at my ranking. I keep getting sidetracked. How You Get the Girl lyrics. I like to stand there like a ghost shaking from the rain line. I think that's cute. Pictures and frames of kisses on cheeks. That's a nice visual. I think it's better than I Wish You Would, probably. Yeah, it's just like the verses that I like. And it's mostly because of the line pictures and frames of kisses on cheeks and stand there like a ghost shaking from the rain. Okay, what's the bridge? It's literally just, and you could know that I don't want you to go. You know, when you read these out loud, it doesn't feel like signature Taylor, I guess. You can disagree with me, by the way. Style used to be my favorite song off of 1989. It's just pop perfection. Yes. Oh my god, the concept is genius. And the guitar, oh my god, it's so like 70s sounding to me. I need to go listen to 1989 now. Style is pretty fucking great. How You Get the Girl reminds me of Coke and Summer every time I listen to it. That Coke ad with this song. Oh, was there a Coke ad with that song? I forgot about that. Wasn't there one with 22 in it? I feel like there was. Yeah, Style's crazy good. It's like nuts. What a chorus. You've got that James Dean Daydream look in your eye, and I've got that Red Lip Classic thing that you like. That's genius. That's so genius. Okay. My Taylor Swift ranking. Luke, did I skip you again? I do like How You Get the Girl's bridge, but better than Shake It Off and Bad Blood. You could know that I don't want you to go. I like Band-Aids Don't Fix Bullet Holes. That's probably the best line in that song. While How You Get the Girl, the best lines are probably Pictures and Frames of Kisses on Cheeks and Stand There Like a Ghost Shaking from the Rain. Shake It Off. I like what she was doing with Shake It Off, but I mean, yeah, it's not the best bridge. It's just, it's fun. I think it fits the song. Vinny. I thought you meant Coke like the drug. Oh my god, she was sponsored by Diet Coke. She's done a lot of ads for them. Oh, I've heard that that's the reason she's never done the Super Bowl halftime show, because it's sponsored by Pepsi and she's sponsored by Coke, so that's never gonna work. I want her to do a halftime show so bad. I feel like that's what she needs for her career. All you have to do is stay and How You Get the Girl have pretty similar structures as far as I'm concerned. I think so. I always mentally kind of grouped those together along with I Wish You Would. I think they have similar vibes too. Okay, what showed up as my least favorite 1989 songs? Oh, now I have, okay, so I'm looking at the video where it has the little quiz thing where you select which song goes over the other, and it's like battle number 1, battle number 2, and now I think about the unreleased song Battle. Looking like we're going to battle with all the harmonies. Okay, why is it not showing me? Load. I love that high-pitched stay. I do too, especially where that came from, being her dream. Even in the songs I don't like too much, first of all, it's very rare for there to be a Taylor Swift song that I skip in the first place. And even if there's a song that like ranks lower, there are still things that I like about them. I like that high-pitched stay. I think it's so cool. Incorporating that from the dream is so interesting. How You Get the Girl also reminds me of the original version of Girl at Home, the guitar chords. Oh, are they like the same, I wonder? Yeah, I see similarities there too. Girl at Home feels like a demo up until Elvira got a hold of it with the Taylor's version. This isn't loading. Well, we know for a fact Bad Blood is my least favorite. So, there's that. My big tunic shirt dress thing. My back hurts so bad. I've slept like maybe 8 consecutive hours over the last 2 days. I have a headache. I'll probably take an Advil, have a snack, and then start editing. And I gotta take a shower still. Yes, it's 4 a.m. And yes, I'm still gonna take a shower. Okay, I'm probably gonna go. We'll do Among Us tomorrow, probably. I don't know when I'm going to play my Christmas songs for you guys, but I want to do it before Christmas actually happens. But yeah, I'll show that in the title when that's actually happening. God, I have to find those chords. That's giving me another headache. Okay, thank you all for coming and talking to me. I want Taylor to make a 10-minute version of Wonderland. I want a 10-minute version of all of these. I feel like even stuff that I don't like Bad Blood, if she made it 10 minutes, there would be some stuff that I feel like I would really enjoy. But yeah. Okay, I will see you all tomorrow. Sleep good if it's nighttime, which I think it is for most of you, but yeah, have a good day, night, whatever. See you tomorrow.